Hey, how's it going? It's Brent again. Today I'm going to show you guys a pre-owned Discovery Sport. I've been seeing that a lot of people are looking for, I guess, third row vehicles. So I'm going to show you what a pre-owned 2018 Discovery Sport looks like with the third row. Now this has the 5+2 option, but I'll show you just kind of how, I guess, useful it is, or if it's even practical at all. Alright, so this is what it looks like with the third row down. You don't lose out on any trunk space, which is kind of nice. This is a mat right here, so if you fold this over, you can either do one, or I'm just going to take out the mat itself. So you can see the third row is down here. You don't really have anything under here besides your jack stand, and then I guess you could throw some small stuff under there. So you pull this thing upwards like this. Now you got one seat up, just right here, and then you got a headrest right here. So I'm going to pop that up like that. That is your trunk space in a Discovery Sport. So pretty much nothing. I mean, you can't even really put anything there, just because trunk closing. And let's put this other one up, just in case you guys are going to have two people behind here. Flip this over. So that is your trunk space. And then here is the seats up. That's how much room you have. You have some little cup holders right there. This one has venting for cooling, or just basically just airflow, and then they can control their own right there for the fan speed. There's also some USB ports on this side, so if they want to plug in their phones or whatnot, then you have a few options right there. I'll show you what it looks like. Now this second row up here is on a rail system. So if we open this puppy up, so you can kind of see, you can move this seat forward. Like this one is actually pushed up a little more, so you'll get a little more room for people in the third row if you do use it. This is a pass-through too, so you could push this down if you wanted to, I guess, kind of clear up some of the claustrophobic feel you're going to get in the trunk there. Let's open this up too, because that actually helps open up the panel roof to let some air or some light in. That helps a lot if you get claustrophobic. So there's a lever here. We're going to slide this forward right there, push this forward, and that is how you get into the third row. Now this is really just made for children, and honestly probably only if you're going to use it a few times. Not something I'd recommend if you're going to use it a bunch. So let's crawl in here. Boom. So I'm fully grown, 5'8". I'm gonna put this back. All right, so this is all the way back. I do not fit. So if you have, I mean, you gotta have two kids back here, honestly. So if you can see right here, knees are jammed into the back. I don't fit. I mean, I guess I could if it was like an emergency, but like down below, I'm gonna flip you around. Feet are pretty much wedged underneath the seat, and then of course knees are pushed up against here. So is it doable? Yes. And if you have this one, like this seat right here is actually pushed forward, so I have a little more room, like my knees aren't being jammed up against here, but it's really not that comfortable. I'm not even that tall, and my head hits the roof right here. And it's like that. So no, I would say anyone basically, I think you'd have to be under 5 foot to fit under here comfortably, or semi-comfortably. The seat itself is not that bad. I mean, it's basically just a bench seat. I gotta pull this up. Now that goes down like an angle, and then I can push it forward. And that's how you get out, and then you gotta crawl over here. Assuming just jump out like that. Whew. So And this is with the row all the way back. Let's push this one forward so you guys can see that. Or backwards, sorry. So that's with the third row all the way back, or second row. Now in the second row, the Discovery Sport is actually pretty roomy. And this is kind of why most of the people do buy it, just because it's got really good utility. And with this roof up here, you have a lot of light that comes in, so it's not that claustrophobic. And then if you're sitting in the second row, or basically this middle seat, it's not super comfortable, depending on how big the people are sitting on the sides. Maybe a little crammed, but it's not a bad option for, this is a $40,000 car. Discovery Sports are anywhere from about $37,000, then they go up to about $60,000. So you do get a decent amount of car for that. Let's flip you guys around here. Now if you want to fold these seats down, you got to pull on this lever right here. Boom, pull that once and then pull it again. And then it pops down like that. It's a two-stage kind of thing. There's no electronic seats on the Discovery Sport. You'd have to go up to a Discovery. It's got really good, for its size class, it's got really good utility. And you got some good clearance too, up above. I mean, you can fit some pretty decent size suitcases in here or whatnot, boxes, just because the roof is relatively flat. It's got a power tailgate, push that. This one is Firenze Red. It is the HSE trim, so right below the HSE Luxury, which was the highest trim level back in 2018. This has the black exterior pack with the gloss black wheels. It is a permanent all-wheel drive system, so no toggling. It does have the Land Rover terrain modes. It's a really good, kind of just nice, compact SUV. This one is a 2018 with about 27,000 miles. It's going about $43,000, which is certified too, so you have an extra year on top of the factory warranty. Heated seats, heated steering wheel. You got blind spot. Upgraded Meridian sound system. These are perforated grain leather seats, which are powered. And then you have LED daytimes, LED signatures as well. So kind of a great value for if you're looking for that kind of mid-size SUV. This drives pretty much like a car. And they are easy to park, so if you're looking for something that's easy to drive around, maneuver, this is a very good option. All the Discovery Sports have some form of a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. This 18 though is there's a 237 horsepower and a 286 horsepower. This one is a 237. The new ones are a little different. It's the Land Rover engine, which is the Ingenium engine. Basically, there's just under a 250 and just under a 300 horsepower one. It's relatively quiet. It does handle very well in the rain and the snow. So if you're looking for something that's got those kind of features, it's really good for that. Especially if you're going to be using it for hauling around your kids and that kind of stuff. So if you're in the market, definitely look around for some Discovery Sports. I think they're kind of a cool option. And if you're going to take them, outdoors, very good for that. If you want to go like camping or set up a tent and that kind of stuff. I'm going to flip you guys around for the last time. So the transmission right here is a rotary dial. all you do is just rotate it into the gear. So rotate it into park. This e-brake automatically turns on, and then that is it. Push the button, turns the car off. So it's very easy to drive, very easy to kind of maneuver. Tech's a little outdated, so if you're looking for better tech, I would go up to a 21 or above. And that's because they did a nice redesign with the Pivi Pro. If you guys have any other questions, drop a comment down below. Appreciate it if you hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Thank you for everyone who has been subscribing. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Also, let me know if you guys want me to do maybe other reviews on off-brand cars. We have a pretty good selection of pre-owned cars as well. So maybe if you want to see something similar to like what a Land Rover or a Jag has, I could also do that. But let me know if you think that'd be a good idea, or if you just want to particularly see new Land Rover content and that kind of stuff. I do want to kind of try to diversify it and maybe do some pre-owned SUVs as well. Most of my pre-owned videos that I have for cars are like cool cars that I like, so like the Hellcats or the Mustangs, whatever, Lamborghinis, that kind of stuff. But let me know, and shoot a comment down below if you guys want to see that.